your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Huskies and the Commanders on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there. First down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here's Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This will go to Henry out wide. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Henry up the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Huskies get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week. And he does it again here in week 2.
And, Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
A quick throw there out to Williams. And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Love. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Henry. Touchdown. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And as we begin week 2 in the NFL, he was truly one of the top stories around the league. What a debut. Didn't look phased at all. Handled everything with poise and grace. And played through in a big way. I can't wait to see what the defenses throw at him this week and see how he adjusts.
From the shotgun, May with it. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They go play action now. May. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. When you look at this defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go and get to that number 1 spot.
He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division, like, all right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Let's go now.
And they go play action with May. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now he'll try to run with this. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Firing quickly out wide is Love. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. Running from the gun with Henry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
They'll run for it with Henry, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Huskies will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing here is May. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They'll throw with May. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
To the air, May. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Seibert's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they have the lead over the visiting Buccaneers as that game has gone to halftime. Brandon Ayuk, a touchdown catch in that first half. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Cam Akers, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He was running with a purpose as he found the end zone 3 times in that first half. And that opposing defense had better come up with a scheme for slowing him down. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's May. And able to find Alan Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Off the play fake. Here's May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw. May. And his throw here's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Huskies offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Love now. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Love from the gun. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He's got it to Williams, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he stopped for no gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Commanders Field as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Love looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. May going to try to throw for it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Throwing. Love. That is intercepted. Escapes the defender. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. This is 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll try the middle with Gurindo. Pushes past him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Gurindo. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a two-point conversion up. Bates' kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a cat.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for our visitors, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Attack, attack! Yellow, yellow! Attack, attack! Hey, 43, 43, attack!
Mahomes now to throw. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow!
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A first carry now. This is Williams. A little juke. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Chiefs Kingdom. Chiefs Kingdom. Spam the chat. Keep spamming the chat. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the sub button. Come on. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Hit the sub button. Let's go.
Played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays. Run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charlotte. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Easy. Hey, Ripley. Watch out.
Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Yellow.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now here's Mahomes. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave him a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They get this out quickly to the left side, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
And decision paid off indeed. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
15. Hey, Sunday.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
43. Right on these two.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Chiefs Kingdom. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. That's what I really tried to do the first play. Keep it real. I'm like, what is going on? Spam the chat. Hit the sub button. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. This the first game on. This the first game on. If you want to join, hey, if you want to join my franchise league, we did a fantasy draft. Let me know. First game on. Spam the chat. Hit the sub button. Let's go. Let's go. Just turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
DBU. DBU, they on that island, man. You got that one play with Corey Sutton. You won't get it again. You won't get it again. You won't get it again. They on that island. They on that island. Spam the chat. I was ranked in the top 100. We on our way back. DBU. DBU, they on that island, man. They on that island. You got that one fake play. You ain't getting it no more. They on that island, man. They on that island. They on that island. Drop everybody back. I'm petty. You know? I'm petty.
A final shot before break.
He said, why are you so petty for real? DBU. DBU, they on that island, man. Spam the chat. Hit the sub button. Let's go. Turn me up. Hit the sub button. Hit the sub button. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn me up. Spam the chat. Let's go. Chiefs Kingdom.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
I'm actually surprised more games aren't tied because the messages in both locker rooms are essentially the same, and it starts with both trying to get a quick start. But one team actually did, but the defensive guys, they can take it right back because this game has been a tug of war all the way through.
And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator. They showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to the air with Nix. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Throwing Nix. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Nix to the air. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
DBU. Just watch my videos. Watch my stream from yesterday, bro. I put belt to ass, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Hit, spam the chat, hit the sub button.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Nix out to his left. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims with an amazing diving catch. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
15. Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now it's Nix. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Williams running left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from.
Oh, no, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Chiefs Kingdom. Chiefs Kingdom. Shut up, guess. Whoever you are, shut up, man. Shut up. Chiefs Kingdom. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Hit the sub button. Let's go. I knew it was coming eventually. I knew it was coming eventually. I knew it was coming eventually, chat. You know, I just play humbly. You feel me? I don't talk the whole game. If I have to, I will. I'll talk shit if I will. You know? But I knew it was coming. Spam the chat, hit the sub button. Come on, Chiefs Kingdom. Get me going, chat. Hit the sub button, get me going.
Was his 10th carry of the ball game. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Attack, attack! Right side!
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
15. Color. Right side!
Now Mahomes got to have this one. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Attack, attack! Yellow. Hey, 15. Select!
Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Attack!
Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A big play looming on 3rd down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is across and in for the score.
Chiefs Kingdom. Hit that sub button. Spam the chat, like, comment, subscribe, all that nice stuff. Spam the chat. I got a show for you guys. I got a show. This the first game on.
I'm with you. I do see some fans though holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
It's hella messages at one point. I'm gonna peep your message after, Davion. I got you, game. Spam the chat, hit the sub button. Spam the chat, hit the sub button. Spam the chat, hit the sub button. Let's go.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
To throw, here's Nix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
DBU.
4 quarters not enough for all.
DBU. Spam the chat, like, comment, subscribe. Spam, hit the sub button, hit the sub button. Let's go. It's the first game on, chat. This is the first game on. Oh, we want. Hey, I want that ball. I want it. Hey, spam the chat. Let's go. Offense side. Spam the chat. Hit the sub button. Spam the chat. Get it going. This is the first game on. If you play franchise, if you play Madden, I got a franchise draft just started. We in the second game. If you want to play, let me know. You can join.
So 4 quarters couldn't decide,
hey,
and it'll be
hit that sub button. Let's go. Hit the sub button. Let's.
In this overtime session, and not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this one too low.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd and 8 situation, a tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
15. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow.
Mahomes will throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs. But in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Yellow. 15. Easy. Hey, 43.
Mahomes to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take it on in
Chiefs Kingdom. Chiefs Kingdom. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Hit the sub button. Hit the sub button. Get out that weak ass cover 3. Get out that weak ass cover 3. It ain't gonna save you. Hit the sub button. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the sub button. Let's go. This is the first game on. I said I got a show for you, chat. I got a show for you guys. I couldn't just go for 2 and risk it. Hey, I want to put that belt on them. I'll put that belt to ass to bullets. Put that strictly belt to butt. Belt to butt. Spam the chat, though. Hit the sub button. Let's go. Defense hot.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now a first throw here in overtime. Finding Sutton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And that is nearly
DBU. DBU, man, that was a pick. Come on, EA. I'm spamming triangle. I'm spamming triangle. Spamming it. Hit the sub button. I'm spamming triangle for real. Spamming triangle. No way.
Able to find Mims. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's 2nd and 10. Knicks to throw again. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Knicks. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And the Chiefs are going to have a short field here as they'll take over.
DBU. DBU. I told you I got a show for you, chat. Hit that sub button, man. Hit that sub button. Spam the chat. Game over. That was easy. It looked like it was a battle, huh? It looked like it was a battle, huh? Nah, that was easy. Easy. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Get that sub button. Hit that sub button.
So this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right?
Took him overtime. Could have went for 2, but I'm like, I'm gonna go take it overtime.
Each game the exact same way, but you have
Spam the chat, hit the sub button, man. Let me read what you said, Davion, real quick.
you want to take care of business, not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
That's tough.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
All off
loudest venues in the National Football League. You get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard.
Yo, bro, you might as well just quit, bro. You feel me? Nobody want to see this. Nobody want to see this. You might as well quit. Easy, 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 ease. You might as well quit, gang. You hear me? I'm live, bro. I'm live on YouTube, bro. Nobody want to see this, so you might as well just quit. So, you feel me? It ain't gonna harm your record or nothing, bro. It ain't gonna do nothing too serious.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
You might as well just quit, gang. Come on, bro. You might as well quit, gang. I'm be real. I only play with the Chiefs, honestly. So. You might as well just quit. I play with other teams, but I'm gonna play. I'm playing.
Here's Pacheco once again.
Come on, 10. Come on, 10. Come on, 10. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Hit the sub button. Get me going. Get me going. Get me going.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught. Touchdown. Mahomes finding the talented
Chiefs Kingdom. Bro, I told you just quit, bro. Nobody want to see Chiefs versus Chiefs, bro. I'm live, bro. Hit this. Hey, spam the chat. Spam the chat. Hit the sub button. Like, comment, subscribe. All that, bro. Like, come on, bro. You ain't. Come on, nobody want to see this. I don't even want to see this. I don't even know why they got to let this even happen. They should have kept friendly quit off. Even friendly quit, go your own way. Now I got to put this belt on you. I got to put this belt on you. You feel me? I asked you nicely just to quit, bro. You get off. Come on, I'm live on YouTube, bro. I use my time valuably. Literally, bro, like I don't waste my time, so this is wasting my time seeing this. So this would never happen, bro. So I can't even, you feel me? I just gotta put this belt on you, bro. I just gotta put this belt on you. That's all. Until you quit, you know what I'm saying? Just put this belt on you till you quit. You don't wanna learn. I gotta put this belt on you, man.
They'll come out throwing here to start
the drive. You gonna learn eventually, my nigga. You gonna learn eventually, my nigga. Why I'm one of the best in this shit.
Open man.
He gonna shoot your shit.
Always got some breathing room.
No, let me lock him, bro. Let me lock him. That was really a pick, chat. Spam the chat, hit the sub button. Spam the chat, hit the sub button. That's crazy.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Just keeping the play alive. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. DeAndre Hopkins, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yellow, yellow. 15. Yellow, yellow.
Now back to throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
.158 left to play till we hit halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 27 yards. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. His throw incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. They'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Back to throw again. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
15. Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the